What's up guys, Manny here, welcome back to the channel. I'm currently at Suzuki Auto Cebu because this is where I work. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the best-selling Suzuki Ertiga, which is a 7-seater AUV. And if you want to know more about this, stick around.
Now, the Suzuki Ertiga has been around since 2012. It is classified as an MPV and comes standard with a 3-row, 7-seater configuration. The first generation Ertiga was heavily based on the Suzuki Swift platform of that time and shares a lot of common things like the engine, like a 1.4-liter K14 gasoline engine, and some of the suspension components. The second generation Ertiga, the one that we'll be focusing on today, came out in 2018 and uses Suzuki's trademark hardtech crossover platform, which is also used in the current generation Swift, the Desire, the all-new Celerio, and the now discontinued for the Philippines Suzuki Vitara. Now, this platform has a lot of improvements over its previous version, including more space, chassis rigidity, crumple zones for impact mitigation, all while having considerable lesser weight over its predecessors. With this new design, the Suzuki Ertiga has a 4 out of 5 star safety rating in the ASEAN NCAP, one of the highest ratings received in the MPV category. Now, the exterior of the Ertiga is way better compared to the previous model. Not only does it look bigger, it also looks more refined without trying hard to be something else. Up front, you have a bigger and more elegant looking grille that also allows more air into the radiator and engine bay for better cooling. The headlights are a combination of halogen and projector beam encased in a bigger housing that also improves illumination of the road up ahead. Wheels and tires on the Ertiga are 185 by 65 by 15, which is a very practical size for a vehicle of this category. On the back, you have a bigger, more angular taillight with LED, which is very visible during daytime. And as for ground clearance and suspension, it is higher than your average sedan, of course. Now, for more info about the dimensions and the nitty-gritty suspension details, I have included a link in the description below. The interior of the Ertiga is very practical, yet stylish. The dashboard is easy to read and understand. You have your speedometer, tachometer, clock, odometer, and gear indicator. You also have fuel gauge and engine temperature gauge, and you can also check on your fuel consumption and fuel range. For in-car entertainment, you have a large touchscreen with Bluetooth connectivity, pre-programmed GPS for the GL variant. As for the GA variant, you only get a 1-DIN stereo, but you still get the 4 high-quality speakers. Now, the main selling part of the Ertiga has always been the seating capacity and large cabin. You get 7 seats on all variants, and in this model, the legroom and headroom has been improved. For size reference, this is me at 6'1" tall, and I fit comfortably in the Ertiga. May it be the driver's seat, or at the adjustable second row, or the fixed setting third row seats. Now, speaking of space, cargo capacity has improved and made even more spacious with the fold flat seats. As for air conditioning, and this is the part where I'm very particular, Suzuki has really stepped up their game. You get front and second row air con vents for maximum cold air circulation. Even with just the front vents turned on, the cold air reaches all the way back to the third row. One of the big improvements for this version of the Ertiga is the engine itself. Codenamed the K15B, it is a 4-cylinder dual overhead cam with variable valve timing. Now, if you're a Honda fanboy, VVT is basically VTEC, which is driven by a timing chain with an automatic tensioner for lesser maintenance. This engine is shared with the Suzuki XL7, the Jimny, and the Kairi truck line. The K-Series engine has a very compact design and share a lot in common in terms of components with the other models, including the 1.2 K12 and the 1.4 K14 in previous model Ertiga. This engine series is known for its fuel economy, durability, and low engine noise. Now, there may not be a fashionable engine cover here, but that is meant for easier servicing. Now, the big question, is the Suzuki Ertiga for you? Well, it depends on what your requirements are. If you are looking for a reasonably priced family car, or if your business requires a vehicle of this configuration, then by all means consider the Ertiga. I used to have 3 of the previous model, and they served me really well when I was in the transportation business, and I can vouch for the Ertiga's capabilities. But that is a review for another time. As for pricing, it depends on where you're located in the Philippines. Brand new prices range between 850,000 to a million, depending on variant and transmission. Anyway, that's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and consider subscribing to my channel for more content. And if you are in the Philippines and looking at buying a brand new Suzuki, feel free to contact me at any of my social media accounts. We have special offers and deals every month, and I would be very happy to help you out on your brand new Suzuki as well. Links in the description below, and as always, see you next time. Bye.